What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're here for some more Forza Horizon 4, and today we're here for a fresh leak to talk about. No one on the internet has covered this for some reason, and I didn't think I was going to be the first to cover this. It's been a few days since I actually found this leak over at the guys on Forza Central, so the original link to where this leak came from will be down in the description. But today we're going to go ahead and talk about this. So the guys over at Forza Central have managed to find this screenshot. It looks like it has come from some type of behind the scenes E3 kind of presentation. Usually what they do at these conferences is they take you behind the scenes and they show you a little bit more than the public is shown, you know, on the stage floor and at the E3 demos. And it seems like they've got a walkthrough on all the modes in the game. They've got a walkthrough on the map. So obviously the YouTubers that have gone have probably seen the full map, but obviously they're probably all under NDA, so they can't cover this. That's where I come in and I swoop in and take all the views. So we're going to go ahead and dissect this image. There's a lot to talk about, stuff that, you know, is kind of concrete information that we can get from this, and then some other stuff which is a bit more speculative. Obviously keep in mind this is like pre-alpha or alpha gameplay, so things are likely to change, although for the most part I can see most of this staying. The game isn't out in that long, it's out in October, so for anything of this to get removed, that would be extremely drastic, and I just can't see that happening. So what we're going to talk about in this video, I truly believe will be in the end game. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dissect this image and talk about everything that we know from this. So obviously this is our first sneak peek into the overall UI of the game. This is the first bit of UI we've seen other than the menus and stuff from the E3 demos. So that in itself is really cool. I think it looks really slick, really nice. Not too different from Forza Horizon 3, but then again, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So, you know, just kind of wants to preemphasize that. UI looks pretty cool. I like some of the things they've done here and there. Just a little disclaimer. Another thing which we can see, which is quite interesting, is it looks like Forza blueprints are back. So not only a Forza blueprints back, but it looks like you can actually progress in the game by becoming a blueprinter. As we can see on this image, it says rank 0 blueprinter on that event, which makes me assume you know, the more blueprints you make, the higher your rank gets and the higher you can progress through the game. Personally, I was never a big fan of the blueprint system. I feel like it just took away from a lot of the progression in the game, but it is returning, and as we can see, you know, it says it right there. One more thing which, you know, we can add to this is that scramble is coming back. For those that don't know, scramble's kind of like it's kind of like Rallycross. It's like Forza Horizon's version of Rallycross. It was in Horizon 3, and that seems to be making a return, as well as a bunch of other modes which we can see here. Now we can only really speculate what these modes mean. Obviously every single one of these pictures is tied to a gamer tag, but obviously we can't see the gamer tag and stuff because the picture is quite overexposed. But we can assume that this one is probably going to be a sprint race. This one is probably going to be some type of circuit race, and then we've got a bunch of other ones which, to be quite frank, I have no clue what they could be. That pink one has me quite interested. To be honest, I don't think I can see Playground Games adding any more modes. I just don't think that's going to be a thing. But that pink one, that could be drag racing. Again, doubtful it will be that, but it could be. It could just be like an outrun type thing. Again, I don't know. But, you know, I'm going to leave that for you guys for speculation to what all these other icons mean. We can see on the left-hand side, all the icons are repeated. I can only assume this means that, you know, the people in your lobby are in these events. If you want to join them, press A to join, as it says there. So that's really cool. You know, there's no kind of like symbols regarding a level or like an overall festival level, which I think is quite interesting. So maybe it's just not shown on this demo specifically, because I can only imagine the wristband levels are going to come back. Another interesting thing, which is so obvious, I'm sure many of you guys realize this, and I would be very surprised if this car didn't come back, but the R34 is coming back, is right there. I'd be so surprised if the R34 wouldn't come back, but again, it's one of those things, pretty obvious, it's right there. By the looks of things, you'll still be able to change the weather and the time of day and stuff in the blueprint mode. As we can see, it says evening and rain there, so you can change the weather and stuff as well. And one interesting thing is it also says summer at the bottom as well. So as we know, Forza seasons are a thing. This basically changes the way you play the game, they keep saying. And it says summer at the bottom of this, which kind of makes me think that you're going to be able to change the seasons within blueprint races. It wouldn't make any sense for it to say summer there, because everyone that would be in the game would know it's summer already, because obviously it changes on a weekly basis. So that makes me either think that that event is tied to summer and you can't do it at any other time, or in the blueprint section you can actually change it whenever you want, so you have access to all the different seasons. Again, I can't confirm either. That's kind of speculation on my part, but one of them has to be true, because it makes no sense for summer just to be there for no reason. And as well as this, we get a look at the kind of surroundings of this map. Now, if you were to ask me, I think that middle part has something to do with the one festival location we have seen in this game. Now, the only reason why I'm saying that is it seems like there's a lot of like camper van festival things around the middle area. It's very, very cluttered. Roads from all angles are approaching this area. It just kind of makes sense, but again, that's speculation. We're kind of entering more the speculation stuff now. So it's very well could be, this could be near a festival site of some sort. The roads look awesome. It looks like they're very, very windy from other videos as well. We've seen a lot of elevation in the map, and little portions of the map like this make me think there's going to be a lot of kind of toge, mountain-esque roads, and I'm looking really forward to trying that out. And that like pretty much rounds it up for this leak. I could probably speculate a bit more, but I don't really want to mislead anyone. That's not what I aim to do here, and obviously I'm not even sure if Microsoft are gonna like me uploading this, because it's obviously this is E3 behind the doors footage. This isn't supposed to get out, but I haven't signed an NDA as far as I'm concerned, so I don't really know if they can do anything to me. But yeah, that's it. That's the kind of UI leak. Very interesting. It's our first look at the map. It's our first look at the kind of menus and stuff, and I can't wait to see what actually comes of Forza Horizon 4 later on, this year. So that's been it. It's a relatively short video today, but I do hope you guys enjoyed and felt something valuable from this. If you want to see some more Forza Horizon 4, stay tuned to the channel, hit the bell, subscribe, all of that jazz. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.